Thanks again. So, yesterday, Saturday, July 5th, a group of people stood in Parliament Square in support of Palestine action. And of course, they got arrested under the Terrorism Act because they're a so called terrorist organisation, even though they're not. And there's 27 of them, including an 83-year-old woman, what you can see in the picture. And look how many police officers were there. Absolute waste of resource, waste of pathetic, shocking. 27 arrested for defying UK ban on non-violent pro-Palestine group. And that's the key word, non-violent. So whatever anyone says, including the post by Luke Pollard, which I've seen, saying now that they're someone saying they're violent when we're not. So we oppose genocide. I didn't think that was that controversial. Yeah, you would think, wouldn't you? And we support the people who resist genocide, said one arrested protester. As you should. Metropolitan Police arrested at least 27 protesters who gathered in central London on Saturday to publicly support Palestine Action, a non-violent direct action group now officially designated a terrorist organisation by the UK government. Yeah, the UK government are full of shit. Absolutely disgraceful. Like Nelson Mandela was considered a terrorist. It's going to backfire. Roll on the 21st of July and Palestine actually better win. Shame I didn't win the other day with the High Court, who were a disgrace. Just Chamberlain. According to Middle East Eye, Palestine defenders, including 83-year-old Reverend Sue Parfitt, a former government aid attorney and emeritus professor, I don't know whatever that means, and health workers gathered by a statue of Mahatma Gandhi in Parliament Square. I didn't realise there was a statue of Gandhi there. Anyway, where they held signs reading, "I oppose genocide. I support Palestine action." Mm-hmm. Members of a group, Defend Our Juries, informed Metropolitan Police of their plan prior to the demonstration. If we cannot speak freely about the genocide that is occurring, democracy and human rights in this country are dead. Yeah, absolutely. We've got to keep speaking out, whatever the risks, whatever it's been designated as. We would like to alert you to the fact we may be committing offences under the Terrorism Act tomorrow, Saturday, 5th July, in Parliament Square at about 1 p.m. The group said in an open letter to Met Commissioner Mark Rowley. If we cannot speak freely about the genocide that is occurring, if we cannot condemn those who are complicit in it and express support for those who resist it, then the right to freedom of expression has no meaning, and democracy and human rights in this country are dead, the letter argues. Yeah, absolutely. Parfitt told Novara Media that members of Defend Our Juries were testing the law. Yeah. Understandable? I know that we are in the right place doing the right things, he said. You are, absolutely. We cannot be bystanders. An 83-year-old arrested for holding a POW action sign. And then that's an Instagram post by Middle East Eye. We are losing our civil liberties. We must stop that for everybody's sake, Parfitt said in a separate interview with The Guardian. Yeah, because they've already, like a few years ago, did the policing bill to try and crack down on protests, because he had all the Kill the Bill demos, didn't he? And this is just adding to it. And like I said in my last video, what's to stop him not prescribing everything else? Palestine Solidarity and MAP and, just anything that speaks against Israel or just human rights in general. Prior to his arrest, Defender Jury's member Tim Crossland, former government lawyer, told The Guardian that what we're doing here as a group of priests, teachers, health workers, human rights lawyers is we're refusing to be silenced. Mm-hmm. We can go to the core of what we believe in. We oppose genocide. I didn't think that was that controversial, and we support people who resist genocide here. Yeah, protesting should not be controversial. What's the real controversy is how the government keep supporting Israel after they are blatantly committing a genocide, which the Starmer keeps denying. That's the real controversy. In theory, we are now terrorist supporters and can go to prison for 14 years, which is kind of crazy. I think that's what we're here to do, is to expose the craziness of that. And hopefully they don't go to prison for 14 years, because this is madness. And if they was to get sentenced, theoretically, and then Palestine Action gets prescribed on the 21st of July, or wherever it be, will their sentences be quashed? Froston said as he was being arrested, "This is what happens in modern day Britain now, is it? For proposing genocide. It's quite something, isn't it?" Yeah. Like in Russia. Or North Korea. Or America, if you say something bad about Trump, they want you arrested. It's returning into complete fascist. Not just not just in Britain, but everywhere. It's completely fascist society across the whole world. Fascist police state. A bystander told Novara Media, "I just feel disgusted by this government." Yeah. That's why Zara Sultana resigned. Is so much trigger of the Winterfield cuts, the pit, the two-child benefit cap, and now this. It's one trigger after another. I voted for them, don't know why. And now they're now arresting people who are calling for genocide to end. Yeah, disgraceful. And this is the Labour government. They're meant to have left-wing roots. Yeah, they're meant to be. And they're not anymore because they've purged the left, haven't they? Most of them. In the statement, Defender Jury sarcastically said that we commend the counter-terrorism police for our decisive action in protecting the people of London from some cardboard signs opposing genocide in Gaza and expressing support for these taking action to prevent it. Yeah, it's cutting it. Like I saw one satire article saying, "Oh yeah, the 83-year-old she's the leader of Hamas UK." It's unbelievable, isn't it? It's a relief to know that counter-terrorism police have nothing better to do. The group equipped Abdiano. It could be real. There could be a lot of real crime going on, but instead, got all these police officers coming out for this. For an 83-year-old defenseless old woman. Last week, British lawmakers voted to ban Palestine Action as a terrorist group after some of its members vandalised two aircraft at a Royal Air Force base in Oxfordshire on June 20th. They vandalised it. They didn't hurt anyone. They didn't threaten anyone. They just vandalised, put some red paint on these aircraft. That's it. And now that's terrorist offence, is it? Pathetic. The group, which was founded in 2020 and also vandalised US President Donald Trump's golf course in Turnberry, Scotland, is known for taking direct action against companies that supply weapons to Israel, which is accused of genocide. It's not just accused of genocide; we are committing genocide. It's a fact. In an ongoing International Court of Justice case concerning the war in Gaza, the ICC, the ICJ, you already made a warrant a long time ago. Just fucking go in now, just to fucking arrest it for fuck's sake already. On June 23rd, UK Home Secretary Yvette Cooper announced plans to prescribe the group under Section 3 of the Terrorism Act of 2000. What is Section 3? Yeah, if they're not terrorist, you just abusing it because Israel told you to. Introduced under former Labour member and Minister Tony Blair, and widely criticised for its overbroad definition of terrorism. Yeah, it's not terrorism. It's talking shit. The House of Commons voted 385 to 26 Wednesday in favour of banning Palestine action, and the House of Lords approved the designation Thursday without a vote. Yes, it's disgraceful. Only 26 voted against. Shame on you, shame on the House of Commons, shame on the House of Lords, shame on the High Court, and shame on anyone who supports this description. Palestine action tried to delay the ban by illegal action, as I was saying. However, the High Court on Friday denied the group's appeal. Why? For interim relief was denied on Friday. A decision that was upheld by the Court of Appeal. Yeah, okay, shame on the Court of Appeal as well. The non-violent group is now on the same legal footing in Britain as Al-Qaeda and Islamic State, aka ISIS. Joining or supporting Palestine action is now punishable by up to 14 years behind bars. Pathetic. So, but if you support the IDF, you get the real terrorists. You can go to the IDF, murder a bunch of Palestinians, and come back free. But no, putting red paint on some things. So standing there with a placard, that's the real terrorism, is it? No, no. No, you damn right it won't sign us for truth. We are all Palestine action. Absolutely. Absolutely. Earlier this month, a group of UN experts urged the UK government not to ban Palestine action, but didn't stop them, did it? The UN, you need to punish the UK now. If the UK, as always, like the training of the IDF, the genocide denial, just keep supporting Israel, and regardless, that's the war crime as well. And Biden, he's a. We are concerned at the unjustified labelling of a political protest movement as terrorist, the expert wrote. Yeah. According to international standards, acts of protest that damage property but are not intended to kill or injure people should not be treated as terrorism. That's right. Same with the ALF, the Animal Liberation Front. They do the same thing. And the rescue animals, but no. But a lot of people, the ALF, are considered terrorists because they damage industries, even though they're not. I've been called a terrorist sympathiser for supporting the ALF, and I've been accused of supporting Hamas because I support Palestine. You just can't win, can you? The UN experts warned that under the ban, individuals could be prosecuted for peacefully exercising their rights of freedom of expression and opinion, assembly, association, and participation in political life. And they have the audacity, these people have the audacity to say Lucy Connolly should be free, when what she said was far worse. She said on Twitter that we should go and burn down the asylum seekers and hotels, burn them all, she said, and they want her out. But if you say death to the IDF, she have to be in prison because the IDF, it doesn't mean death to Israeli citizens. It means death to the institute that is the IDF, who are the real terrorists murdering Palestinians. This would have a chilling effect on political protest and advocacy, generally in relation to defending human rights in Palestine. We added hundreds of Jewish artists and entertainers and others have also decried the ban of Palestine action yet, and now they're all considered terrorist sympathisers. Palestine action is intervening to stop a genocide, and they should continue to do so, prescription or not. It is acting to save lives. We deplore the government's decision. We deplore the government's decision, bit of hard word to say, to prescribe it. Artists for Palestine UK, whose members include Tilda Swinton, Paul Weller, Steve Coogan, and others, wrote in a statement last month. Labelling non-violent direct action as terrorism is an abuse of language and an attack on democracy, the artist added. The real threat to the life of a nation comes not from Palestine action, but from the Home Secretary's effort to ban it. Yeah. The real threat comes from Israel and the IDF itself. But yeah, you got Cooper as well prescribing, and UNRWA as well trying to ban that. We called on the government to withdraw its prescription of Palestine action and to stop arming Israel. Yeah, is that it? Yeah. Yeah, so there we go. So just protesting in support of Palestine action and just putting some red paint on some planes. You get 14 years. Disgraceful. So yeah, that's what it's come to now, and it's going to probably get even worse. So only time will tell what happens from now. 21st of July, Palestine Action have a court case, and they have to win. Otherwise, ECHR maybe, and I don't know. Anyway, that's all for now. So see you soon.